Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Our mission at the garage is to save you guys as much money as we can. That's why we make these absolutely free videos and we teach you how to fix your car for free. Let's go ahead and start on it now.
Welcome to the channel. In today's video guys, here we'll be working on a Mazda guys and we'll show you how to bleed power steering pump. Stay with us guys, we'll show you what needs to be done. If you do not bleed your power steering pump correctly guys, after you install, let's say, new pump, new hose, new rack and pinion, or you just ran low on fluid and you had to add some, you have to bleed the power steering pump, otherwise the fluid will start foaming guys and you can cause damage to your new pump, your lines and all that stuff. So stay with us and we'll show you what needs to be done guys. We'll have more than 200 videos on every car we get at the shop because our mission guys is to save you as much money as we can. So please subscribe to the channel, like the video and drop a comment below. Let's start on it now. So if you open guys your Mazda manual, okay, you'll be able to find, okay, under specifications usually, you'll be able to find the fluid that you need for your power steering. In our case it says Mazda automatic transmission fluid. Even though it's power steering fluid, okay, you have to use automatic transmission fluid such as M3, Mercon 5 or equivalent such as Dextron 2 in our case. You always have to check for yours. So this is the fluid that we have. You can find everything listed in the description of the video below. So let's start on the process now. Alright guys, you need to find your reservoir for the power steering fluid, remove the cap and we'll start adding some. Do not start your car, that's very important. So we'll get a funnel, okay, and we'll start adding some fluid. You can find guys everything listed in the description of the video below. As I said, in our case, this power steering fluid, this power steering system uses automatic transmission fluid. Some vehicles will use special power steering fluid like what we have there. It really depends guys, you have to check your manual for that stuff. So we'll fill it to the full mark, okay, maximum mark on the side of the reservoir. Usually you can see that. Okay, that's it. Oh, a little bit more. It's taking it slowly, so we have to be careful. Okay, just keep adding. Okay, that's it. It's past the full mark. I saw it on the side. It's way up. So that's good. Now you need to leave it open guys, okay. We're going to just remove the funnel to show you the action. Do not start your car now. Okay, you can see the fluid inside. Next we'll go inside the vehicle, but do not start it. And before we proceed guys, I forgot to mention the front end of the vehicle, okay, needs to be all the way up in the air. You can see we have the jack stands there. Okay, the front tires are all the way up, that way we will not have any resistance. Okay, you don't have to remove your wheels, you can just jack it up all the way up on both sides. But we removed it so we can show you a little bit better that it's all the way up. Next guys, we start on the inside and we start turning the steering wheel all the way from left to right. Okay, all the way from left to right with the car not running. Okay, let's go now to the right. Then we guys turn all the way to the right. Okay, so we keep going from left to right and from right to left. All the way guys. Now let's go all the way to the left. And we keep doing that. Okay, we keep doing it for about 5 minutes. And you guys, okay, going to see, okay, your fluid level will drop. You will actually even hear some air coming out. So we still keep doing that. Okay, and our fluid level dropped below the maximum mark already. So we're going to stop and add a little bit more. Okay, just a little bit because it's between maximum and minimum. Okay, that's it. Right there, I think. Yep. So let's keep doing that again, from left to right. Okay, you're going to see the tires turning as well. And we just keep doing that, guys, for about 5 to 10 minutes usually. Usually 5 minutes it's done. I say 10 just to be safe. And how you know it's done? So you keep doing that, guys, until you don't hear or see any air coming out and fluid dropping. Listen now. A little bit more air, so we need to add a little bit more fluid. You can see we dropped some. So we stop turning and we're going to add a little bit more fluid. Okay, that's it, right there. So we'll keep doing that for another 1 minute maybe, so let's go, left and right. So you can see, guys, we don't have any more air coming out. We're not dropping fluid level anymore. We're staying at a constant level, which means that most likely we don't have any air. We're going to put the cap on and we'll go ahead and start the car and show you what to do next. Okay, guys, so after we bled the system that way, let's go ahead. Okay, start it now. Okay, and you can see, guys, there is like absolutely no noise, guys. Okay, check it out now. I'm going to go left to right, lock it all the way. A couple times, no noise. Now what I would recommend, to turn it off after you did that and check your fluid again, okay, before you drive the vehicle. You might make sure that it didn't take more, because sometimes it will. If you have a noise coming out of the power steering pump, turn the engine off immediately. Keep doing that, guys, okay, to make sure that everything's fine. Keep bleeding the system. Jack it up, put it in the air, and just without starting the engine, turn left and right and make sure that takes care of the problem. So thank you for...
Hopefully, guys, the video was helpful and we were able to save you money. We guys have more than 19,000 free repair videos on our YouTube channels. Check them out. We have videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. Thank you for watching and see you guys next time.